Good afternoon. I'm Susan Cole, Chief Graduate Medical Education Officer and Assistant Dean for Undergraduate and Graduate Medical Education. Thank you for joining us, and a reminder that today's program will be archived on YouTube, and we hope that you will take pride in sharing this special celebration with all those who have helped you on the path that has led you to this momentous day. You can add to the outline celebration by tagging your own post with hashtag Temple GME 2023. And we hope you'll visit the GME Celebration Kudo board for messages just for you and to leave your own congratulatory messages for each other. And now let's welcome our 2023 resident and fellow graduates and congratulate them on their important career milestones. On behalf of the Graduate Medical Education Program and all our Temple clinicians, employees, staff, and administration, let me say that we are exceptionally proud of your accomplishments. Let's also acknowledge the partners, families, friends, and others who supported you on the journey to becoming a practicing physician. Today's celebration is a reflection of your final year of residency or fellowship. You rose to the challenge and you reinforced Temple's legacy of perseverance, practicing medicine with intellect, dedication, compassion, and helping others. And you have become phenomenal physicians. It is a pleasure to serve in this role because it offers me the opportunity to interact with our amazing residents, fellows, faculty, and administrators. Among them, our first speaker, Abhi Rastogi, President and CEO of Temple University Hospital. Throughout your training, Abhi has dedicated himself to making Temple an academic medical center of operational effectiveness and clinical excellence. His goal is to make it a fantastic place for patient care and advanced medical education. We thank you, Abhi. Welcome.
Congratulations, graduating residents and fellows. We are so proud of you. Your family, friends, attendings, faculty, all feel tremendous pride in all of you. We know you have worked really hard to get to this day. We also know that you'll continue to work hard, developing your skills, expanding your knowledge, and remembering Temple's role in your career. In addition to congratulating you, I want to thank you. You have been the backbone of this hospital. You have provided unparalleled care to our patients, assisting your attendings, your nurses, your entire care teams in hundreds of ways. The quality of care has contributed to exceptional patient outcomes and to a lot of recognitions that we have learned. Some of these are, we have received the Leapfrog Top Hospital Award for Outstanding Quality and Safety. Temple University Hospital was the only academic hospital in the city of Philadelphia selected for this one. We have received the Leapfrog Safety Grade of A for 6 consecutive cycles. We received the LGBTQ+ Healthcare Equity Leader Award for the 4th consecutive year. The Loan Institute National Grade of A in 3 categories: patient safety, social responsibility, and health equity. And there are many more. So thank you. You've done all of this while navigating challenges with diagnosis, complex technical issues, and social ones too. Not to mention those that were contributed by the pandemic. So on behalf of our medical team, our leadership team, and every member of Temple Health from the front line to the back office, please accept our gratitude and congratulations for your exceptional work. We thank you and wish you all the very best. You are now Temple made. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhi. And now I'd like to introduce Dr. John Cacciumani, Chief Executive Officer of Chestnut Hill Health System, the newest member of Temple Health. But John himself is not new to Temple. He is a longtime faculty member and a former chief of clinical operations and medical informatics as well. A past president of the Philadelphia County Medical Society and an MBA-trained fellow of the Leonard Davis Institute of Health Economics. John is well known in the business of medicine and in professional affairs throughout the Delaware Valley and beyond. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Kachiamani.
Thank you, Sue. Greetings, graduates. You are to be congratulated and commended. Your training was rigorous and daunting, a test of knowledge and skill, resilience and flexibility. And you passed with flying colors, which is no mean feat, especially at Temple Chestnut Hill. So take a moment and think of all you've encountered and all that you have achieved. You have risen to every occasion, and you should be very proud. For starters, you were Tower Health Chestnut Hill Hospital residents, and maybe you were Drexel Family Medicine residents, and then we all joined forces with Temple to ensure a stronger and sustainable program. Now, you are the first graduating class of Temple Health Chestnut Hill Hospital's Family Medicine residency programs. This journey certainly gave you experience with change and adaptability that will only enhance your resilience in the future. Now, a great adventure awaits you, and you are supremely prepared for it. How do I know? Because I know our programs. I know that you have had great training because I have worked with the physicians who have trained you. Throughout your residency, the expectation for high performance, commitment to learning, and caring for patients has not wavered. And now, as a graduate of Temple Health, you have even more of the right stuff. Intelligence, knowledge, discernment, diagnostic prowess. You have learned the ability to truly listen, and sometimes the even harder skill, the ability to truly explain. All while sharing your kindness and compassion with those that you care for. This all adds up to you, a graduate of a very tough, demanding, and truly excellent program. A physician who is valued and appreciated, a physician who will excel no matter what and no matter where. We are grateful for all that you have given us. We are so very proud of you. Thank you, and good luck on a limitless future. Now back to Sue.
Thank you, John. I would now like to introduce a graduate from the GME program, Dr. Scott Simpson. Dr. Simpson is from the radiology residency class of 2013. He is currently the Associate Program Director of the Diagnostic Radiology Residency Program at Penn Medicine. Welcome, Dr. Simpson.
My name is Scott Simpson, and for those of you who I haven't met, I'm a cardiothoracic radiologist at Penn and a former Temple radiology resident, class of 2013. I'm honored and delighted to have been asked to speak at your graduation ceremony, as I always think very fondly of my time at Temple. The friendships that I made with my co-residents and mentors has been lasting. I miss the laughter and the commotion of the chest and body reading room, where it seemed like there was always something interesting happening. I also miss Chandra Das's impeccably shaped mustache and Maruti's charming English accent. I don't necessarily miss the commute up Broad Street, narrowly missing jaywalking pedestrians, or the regional Chinese food for which, for some reason, always left me searching for my Nexium. Temple is a special place, though. The work hard, play hard mentality that permeates the department keeps you focused during the day, but also uplifts you when times are hard. It makes you resilient, adaptable, and independent, but also reliable, understanding, and supportive colleague for those who may need help. I can honestly say that my time at Temple has catapulted my radiology career. I opted to stay in academics, but other Temple graduates are thriving in both private and semi-academic practices. And while the clinical training you have received is great, it's really the soft skills that you learned in Temple residency which will ultimately lead to your greatest successes. Hard work, camaraderie, loyalty, and accountability, things that Dr. Hershey instills in all of us, lucky enough to have been part of the Temple radiology family, are the personality and work traits that allow you to be accomplished in whatever radiology professional domain you choose to pursue. Gary Cohen had also given me some great advice during my time at Temple, which I would like to pass to you. First, he said, Simpson, your hands have the dexterity of lobster claws. Maybe stick to chest radiology, which we still laugh about to this day, but ultimately steered me into a successful career. But he also told me to remember the 3 A's: be affable, that is respected and liked by your colleagues, available, always make time for others, and able. Keep your skill set, whether in radiology, teaching, and/or leadership, fresh and up to date. If you do those three things, affable, available, and able, in conjunction with what you have learned with your time at Temple, you will unquestionably be successful. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak at your graduation. I truly do miss my Temple family and was really delighted to have this opportunity. I wish you all the best in your careers, and please never hesitate to reach out to me for help with anything. Take care and best of luck.
It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Amy J. Goldberg to say a few words. Dr. Goldberg was named Dean of the Lewis Katz School of Medicine in September 2022. She is Temple made through and through. After matching to her top choice general surgery residency program here at Temple more than 30 years ago, Dr. Goldberg has built her celebrated and nationally renowned career right here. She is an exceptional surgeon, an acclaimed thought leader and advocate, and a superb educator. And now she is helping to author the next chapter of the school with her inspiring vision and passion. Please welcome Dr. Goldberg.
Welcome faculty, staff, families, and friends, and of course, our graduating residents and fellows. I am incredibly proud of you. It is my privilege to stand before you today and say, you did it. You persevered, you conquered, you trusted the process. And no doubt it was hard, really hard. Some moments brought you to the lowest of lows and the highest of highs. Your training at Temple has prepared you to work at any hospital in the nation and any hospital in the world, because Temple-trained residents and fellows are prepared to excel in any setting with superior clinical abilities and with compassion, grace, humility, and tenacity. As many of you know, I was accepted to my residency at Temple more than 30 years ago. During my residency, I experienced the same highs and lows that you did. I was so fortunate to have trained under some amazing surgeons like Wallace Ritchie, Dan Dempsey, Julie Grosh, Frank Al, and my chief residents, who sharpened my clinical and technical acumen. But they also taught me that the value of understanding my patients beyond their injuries or illnesses was even more important. You will never forget what you experienced with your Temple family, what you have learned here. As I have told the surgery residents, no one is trained like the Temple resident and fellow, and no one can take your training away from you because it is in you and is you. It may not be apparent to you right now, but your capabilities and your potential are pretty amazing. The future is wide open to people who train at Temple. You can enter any field of medicine, private practice, industry, government, global nonprofit, or academia to advance research and health equity. You can become anything you want. You can become chief, program director, chair, and yes, even dean. In closing, I know you have everything it takes to succeed in the years ahead. Compassion and commitment, professionalism and passion, fortitude and flexibility, determination and grit, and most importantly, you have heart. Congratulations on this incredible accomplishment. I am so proud to have you all join me as Temple-made physicians. Congratulations.
Greetings, I'm Stacy Geronis, the Residency Program Director for the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, as well as the Chair of Temple's Graduate Medical Education Committee. I'm so happy to have the chance to say a few words to you. First, congratulations, but equally important, thank you for entrusting us with your postgraduate education and for all the amazing clinical work you have done here. You learned a lot and applied it superbly. We are grateful for your contributions in education too, be it educating patients, families, other members of the healthcare team, or medical students or fellow residents. You have made a positive and lasting impact on everyone you educated. I firmly believe that effective teaching skills go hand in hand with clinical skills. You really can't separate the two. I know you will make excellent use of all the skills you developed here, refining them and adding them as the years unfold. You can graduate today completely confident that the strong base you built at Temple will serve you well. It is a great foundation no matter where your career ultimately takes you. Please remember, we appreciate the opportunity you gave us to be part of your journey. You are part of an extremely proud legacy that gives graduate medical education at Temple its extremely good name. You're likely to run into Temple Owls no matter where you go. Last but not least, remember, you will always have a home here, a family at Temple. I congratulate you on this milestone, and I wish you good fortune in every future endeavor. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dina Yaffe. I'm the Chief Fellow of the Hematology Oncology Program at Temple and Fox Chase. First, I'd like to congratulate everyone on graduation. This is a huge accomplishment, and we should all be very proud of each other. Throughout my residency and fellowship training, I would remind myself of something one of my mentors shared when I started my clerkships in medical school: to trust the process and to trust myself. In spite of the long hours, the emotional toll of patient care and medical training, and the imposter syndrome that would inevitably bubble up, my medical training would prepare me extremely well for my career and for independent practice. Still, when I started fellowship here, I felt like I would never wrap my head around the complexities of cancer management and the granularities of hematology. But each year I saw how much I had learned and grown. Just like I had figured out how to read EKGs as an intern, something I thought that would be impossible as a third-year medical student, I learned how to manage and treat the most complex patients with cancer through the excellent training I received here. With time, I also felt the Temple community emerge from the isolation of the pandemic, a collegial, welcoming, and academically supportive environment that reminded me that medicine is truly a team sport. Although it may seem daunting to be at the end of our training, or maybe beginning the last step of your training, remember that you're never practicing medicine alone. The residents, fellows, and attendings you work with over the last few years are only a phone call, email, or Tiger text away if you need any help or just need to talk through a case. So remember, trust yourself. You made it this far and you have all the tools you need to be successful. And if you need any help or just some reassurance, you've made lifelong friends and colleagues in a lot of different specialties that you can always reach out to. Again, congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Geronis and Dr. Ayafi. To our graduates, it is my pleasure to note that you are now officially lifetime members of the Lewis Katz School of Medicine Alumni Association, joining more than 14,000 physicians working all around the globe. Your fellow Alumni Association members are a distinguished group working as practitioners, serving on medical school faculties, holding offices in regional, national, and international professional associations, volunteering in communities all over the world, and making significant discoveries that are changing the face of medicine. To welcome you into its ranks, I'm pleased to share this message from the president of the Lewis Katz School of Medicine Alumni Association, Dr. Zeidman.
Congratulations to the Temple GME class of 2023. I remember quite well the feeling of that enormous sense of accomplishment in finishing your training. My name is Joan Zeidman, class of 1987, and I serve as the president of the Medical Alumni Association. On behalf of the board and all our alumni, I welcome you as you join a group of colleagues, peers, and friends who share in your Temple pride. I encourage you to keep in touch and stay connected with your Temple family. I look forward to sharing in your successes and accomplishments as you embark on this new phase of your medical career. Congratulations.
To our graduates, once again, congratulations and welcome to our alumni community. Before closing, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our speakers and everyone who helped organize today's events. Speaking on behalf of the entire GME office and all our program directors and chairs, I want you to know how much we enjoy working with all our residents and fellows. You inspire us to do our best every day. We wish you all the best and hope that your pursuit of knowledge and skill is a constant in your future endeavors. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you for the heart and soul you have poured into serving our patients and community during your time as Temple residents and fellows. We were lucky to work with you. We will miss you, and we know that you will make Temple proud as you continue on your next adventures.